Let's get real for a moment. Most guys believe getting what they desire from a woman comes down to luck or relentless effort. They think some men are just naturally gifted with women, while others are destined to fail. That's a myth. The reality? Every woman reacts to patterns of presence, energy, and behavior. Master those patterns, recognize the signs, and you'll consistently get what you want from her. Not by manipulating or deceiving her, but by aligning with how she already feels and thinks. Why do most men fail? It's straightforward. They either chase too hard or offer too little. They overwhelm her with attention or pull back so far she feels nothing. Both extremes destroy attraction. What works is balance. Strength paired with calmness. Confidence without arrogance. Interest minus desperation. That's the key to unlocking her mind. A woman won't grant you respect, love, attention, or loyalty just because you demand it. She offers it when she senses your worth. And she senses your worth when you carry yourself as a man who already knows his value, has options, and holds control. Here's the secret. Women constantly test men. They test to see if you'll crack under pressure, beg when they withdraw, or lose focus when they grow distant. Most men fail these tests and wonder why things unravel. But if you learn to read her signals and hold your power no matter how she behaves, the dynamic shifts. She starts moving toward you, not away. She gives instead of withholding. You stop being the guy who hopes and become the one who receives. So pay attention. What I'm about to explain isn't theory. It's psychology, behavior, real life. Once you grasp these signs and see how simple it is, you'll stop wasting time, feeling confused, or missing opportunities. You'll know exactly how to get what you want every time, without games, lies, or losing yourself. That's true power. That's how a man wins. 1. Master yourself before you try to influence her. The first step to getting what you want from a woman isn't about her, it's about you. Most men fail before they begin because they approach with the wrong mindset. They crave her attention, validation, or affection, thinking if they push harder, say sweeter things, or pour out more energy, she'll give them what they seek. But here's the truth. If you can't control your own emotions, you'll never get what you truly desire. A woman can sense desperation. She feels when you're chasing too intensely, begging for her response, or hoping she'll fill voids in your life. That weakness makes her pull back. Why? Women are drawn to strength. They want a man who leads, not one who follows her moods. If you get angry too quickly, grow needy when she doesn't reply, or crumble under her silence, you lose power. She sees you as another guy who can't handle pressure. But when you control your reactions, words, and energy, she feels something different. Your calm, your stability. She notices you're unshaken by small things. That steady control earns her respect. And respect opens the door to getting what you want. You don't need to argue or demand. You just need to stay centered. When you don't chase, she draws closer. When you don't react, she wonders why. That curiosity drives her to give more. Think back. Every time you lost in relationships, it was likely because you let emotions take over. Maybe you overtexted, argued too much, or begged for answers. That stems from a lack of control. But men who win, they breathe, pause, and stay composed no matter what. They know women test emotions, so they avoid the trap. Because of that, women offer respect, love, and loyalty without being asked. So, before you seek anything from her, master yourself. The man who controls himself controls the relationship, and with that power, getting what you want feels effortless. 2. Let her feel your value. Don't just say it. One of the biggest mistakes men make is thinking words alone will win her. They try to persuade with promises, compliments, or endless chatter. But here's the reality. Women don't just hear your words, they sense who you are. If your actions, energy and presence don't radiate value, no amount of sweet talk will make her take you seriously. Getting what you want from a woman isn't about convincing her, it's about making her feel you're worth it. Ask yourself, do you walk with confidence? Do you move like a man with direction? Do you carry yourself as someone who handles challenges without losing balance? That's what women notice. They might smile at your compliments, but they respond to your presence. A man with purpose, who works on himself and doesn't need her approval, becomes magnetic. When she feels that value, she gives more because every woman wants to align with a man she respects. Saying, "I'm different" or "I'm valuable" means nothing if your life doesn't reflect it. If you claim confidence but get jealous over small things, she sees the flaw. If you say you're strong but crumble when she pulls away, she knows it's hollow. True value can't be faked. It's built daily through discipline, growth, and self-respect. When it's real, you don't need to boast. She'll see it, feel it, and respond. Women want to experience value, not hear about it. When you live with standards, pursue goals, and respect yourself, she mirrors that respect. Show her your time is valuable, and she'll give you hers. Show her your attention is rare, and she'll crave it. Show her you don't need her to complete you, and she'll offer more of herself. Don't waste time proving yourself with words. Stop convincing, start showing. A man who makes her feel his value never has to beg. She gives freely, because she doesn't want to lose him. 3. Listen more than you speak. Most men think winning a woman or getting what they want requires constant talking, impressing her with stories, jokes, or promises. But the truth is, talking too much weakens your position. Real power lies in listening. Why? Because listening helps you understand, and understanding lets you know exactly how to act, what she needs, and how to get what you want without forcing it. Women reveal everything through their words, tone, and body language. If you pay close attention, you'll spot the clues. She might not say, "I want a confident man," but her reaction to your calm under pressure shows she values it. She might not say, "I want a man who doesn't beg," but her pulling away tests if you'll chase. Most men miss these signals because they're too focused on what they want to say, instead of noticing what she's already telling them. Listening goes beyond hearing words. It's about observing behavior. Does she lean in when you talk? Does she light up with eye contact? Does she go quiet when you act needy? These are signals. The man who listens, studies, and understands adjusts his moves. He doesn't waste energy on the wrong actions. He positions himself where she wants him without losing his power. That makes her give more without realizing it. Here's the trick. Listening more means talking less, which creates mystery. Mystery sparks curiosity, and curiosity makes her invest to figure you out. Silence, used confidently, is stronger than 1,000 words. It makes her chase your attention and wonder what's on your mind. When she wonders, she gives. So stop trying to impress with endless talk. Stop explaining or oversharing. Stop filling every silence. Instead, observe, listen, and use what you learn. A woman always reveals what she values and rejects. The man who listens cracks the code, and once you know the code, getting what you want becomes effortless. 4. Give less to receive more. One of the toughest lessons for men is this. Overgiving without balance lowers her appreciation. Most men think constantly giving time, energy, or attention will make a woman value them. In reality, it often does the opposite. When something is always available, it loses its worth. When you give everything without her earning it, she takes it for granted, and you stop getting what you want. A woman values what she works for, what she fears losing. That's why the men who get the most from women aren't the ones who give endlessly. But those who give with restraint, they know when to pull back, say no, or focus on themselves. That control makes her lean in, invest, and prove her worth instead of expecting you to prove yours. Think about it. If you're always calling, planning, or adjusting, she doesn't have to do anything. She becomes passive, and you become her entertainer. But when you stop giving everything, when you create space, she fills it. She texts first, plans, or tries harder because she feels the gap. Humans chase what they don't fully have. This isn't about being cold or cruel, it's about being measured. Give enough to make her feel valued, but not so much that she feels no